And we're back. So I need to travel to Merveil's caverns, find another way to the forest. Okay, my inventory is nice and clean. So let's go on ahead. Nope, I don't want to party up. I can't. Let's see. Make sure my aura is on. My extra regen. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, so I've been releasing these videos like one zone a day. So today, in real time, they weakened the super powered mobs that were happening because of these encounters. So hopefully, I won't have a bad experience again like I did with that one Roa, I think they're called, that like just destroyed me so bad because it was freezing me over and over. That was rough. What was that? I mean, I'm trying to play as defensive as possible, and I am amazed that people can actually get through this game in hardcore mode. I don't know if that's something I'm ever going to attempt, because I have, even though the evidence is there, even though people obviously do it, I have such a hard time believing that it's possible. Although I have heard that one strategy for hardcore is to just log off if you know you're gonna die, and then that'll save you. Which, that's kind of a little bit too cheesy for me. I don't know if everybody uses that, but it is a little bit disappointing to know that that's a thing. But, I mean, as hard as the game can be, I guess it is the only way you can survive in some situations. I don't know how many people actually use that, though. Maybe, you know, I'm afraid that I might be painting the hardcore community as, like, super cheesy, but I ought to watch some hardcore players on stream. I never have, so maybe that'll give me some insight as to how it's actually possible. Hello, it's me from the future in edit mode. I did actually go look up this thing online about the logout thing, and I found a video from Zizaran, a famous POE player, where he talked to Chris Wilson, who is a producer, well, the main producer and developer at Grinding Gear Games. And it turns out that the hardcore logout thing they balance around it. It is an intentional mechanic that they expect hardcore players to use, and so they actually plan the game around that. So it would seem that most, if not all, hardcore players do use it. I don't like it. You know, I think that's a little bit odd, but it is a mechanic that is valid, so I can't judge anybody for using it. I wouldn't design a game around that, but you know, when you've got a game that has as many random elements as this, I guess you kind of can't help but do that. Because there's always going to be a situation at some point where you run into a monster that is just impossible for your character to kill, and you might be cornered by it or something. So I understand the logout thing a little better now. I don't plan to play hardcore ever, I don't think, because I don't want to play an experience that is balanced around that kind of thing. And it's kind of odd. They said they were going to possibly add a key into the game that just lets you instantly log out without having to go through any menus. At that point, you might as well just add a key that lets you instantly town portal without having to log out. I don't know why they don't do that. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to clarify that, yes, I did educate myself a little bit on this matter, and I can't judge hardcore players for doing it because it is an intended feature. Ooh, I'm getting a bunch of them. This guy's name is Murder Lord. There we go. That was quite a fight. Ooh, this spirit shield might be good. 13 to... Ooh! I'd be losing a little bit of cold resistance, but I would be gaining a good amount of life and gaining more energy shield. Hmm. And I'm gaining health regen. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. This is, ooh. That gives me more resistances, but I would be losing some spell damage. So... Hmm. But I do need resistances. Let's see what this does to my spell damage. Equip that, and then... Oh, I actually just lost the whole skill. I would need to fix the sockets on that. So, for my Scorching Ray... Oh, that doesn't really give me a decent damage thing. Do I have any... Yes, I do. I'll put this here. I'm putting my Lightning and Arcane Surge on my main wand so that I can equip this. 138 damage versus... Whoops. Versus 156. That's kind of a substantial change, but... I'm gonna go with the resistances instead of the spell damage because that's what I've been preaching this whole time. So... and I'll show you how the game feels even when your DPS is a little low. I'm confident that... Hey, wait a minute. I'm actually able to walk around without going into the darkness. Am I gonna find one of the guys now? Oh, it's just a much bigger radius. I wonder why. I wonder why that is like that. Where is my dash skill? Oh. There we go. Well, you actually can still move around, just very slowly. Yay! New passive. Let's see. I was down here in some armor, I think. Or going towards it. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going in that direction. There's so much armor and resist down there. No, that was weird. That was some lag. Lightning is shock resistant. Well, here's a Scorching Ray. There you go. That's why it can be helpful to have more than one active skill. But I would imagine that it would be a bad idea to run more than 2 active fighting, like attack skills. Having defenses and stuff, of course, you're gonna have you're gonna have more buttons to push, but I think 2 is kind of the limit for active skills. Uh-oh. Ooh. I will take my resistances flask. Try some fire on you. How's that do? Actually, the lightning is doing more, so I'll do the lightning. As you can see, it does take a little longer for me to kill something, but my health bar isn't even moving. So, more survivability is better than being a glass cannon. Because at least you can actually function, even if it's a little bit slower. Now, of course, there are some situations where it is a DPS race. When you encounter the Syndicate and, are there any bosses that are a DPS race? I don't know if there are bosses that are, like, specifically a strict DPS race. They're kind of a race in the sense of, like, just your own mental stamina, trying to avoid all their attacks and stuff, but I don't I have not encountered a boss that is a strict DPS race. The Syndicate kind of is, but they are not. They are not something that you are required to do in order to progress in the game. So, since you don't encounter many DPS races, it is okay to be a little slower at the start to make sure that you are sturdy. Nope. Wait a minute. What are those boots? 31 armor. That would be better than my current boots if I can turn my current boots into something good. I might use an orb of alchemy on my current boots. Or no, on those ringmail boots. Where in the world am I supposed to go? I have done basically this entire cave without finding what I'm supposed to do. I hope that having the map on screen doesn't bother people too much. I've gotten used to just running with it on permanently almost. I try to turn it off, but yeah, it's just I rely on it a lot, especially for mapping. Yeah, it must be down here somewhere. Here we go. Alright, I believe this is actually a boss fight right here. So, I'm gonna use a town portal scroll. Just in case I die, I can come back real quick. Oh, maybe it's not. I haven't done the game quite enough to know the, the stages of it by heart, so... There we go. Ah, I'm out of Scrolls of Wisdom. Those feel so hard to find in the beginning, damn! I know I could get some if I vendored more, but I don't want to waste time doing that, so I guess I shouldn't be complaining. Oh, I see why. Okay, so the path that you took, like the path that you personally lit up, you can still run along that even after the portal has appeared. I understand now. But anything that you have not uncovered becomes this darkness that you, do you ever... Oh, it just... Okay, it just tosses you right out. Okay. I see. I'm beginning to understand. Oh, it's a battle of the elements! It's like an anime! Oh, who's gonna win? I'm hurting! There we go. I do really like the monster design in this game. The sounds that the sirens make, and I like the weird assault ribbons that you start finding in the palace. That's such an odd idea. It's really cool. I also like the statues that will attack you, like they'll step off of their pedestal. That's pretty cool. Oh, wow. This guy is saying he's got 25k armor, capped suppress, 4k life, and still getting one shot in tier 3 maps. There's something bad happening there. If I had to guess, I would say maybe he doesn't have enough resistances or something. Yeah. Because 25k armor, I think that'll get you to like 75% reduction. Ooh. I'm running out of room. Time to sell. Or maybe I could just drop some blues. Hey. Let's see. I'll drop that. I'll drop that, and I'll drop that, and don't need that. Oh, is this a... yeah, massive shrine. I don't know what this actually does for you. Does it increase strength or something? Oh, you have increased life, area of effect, and size. Oh yeah, that my AoE is huge now. That's kind of cool. You get in a mental mode where you're kind of just staring at the map and just moving, and you don't really know exactly what you're fighting, but you just see things moving that turn into red health bars, and you just DPS them down. Especially when you're at, like, you know, high tier maps. It's just, you know, moving and reacting. You're not really thinking about what you're doing. I have recently learned, as a gamer, to trust my muscle memory more. It is so hard to do when you're desperately trying to get better at a game, but once you figure out how to relax and just trust that your muscle memory will get better and it will work for you, it's really amazing to see what that can do for you. I could do that too. The flame dash is wonderful for getting out of stuff. Okay, Karen. I am the manager. Yeah, she sounds like that lady that freaked out at Victoria's Secret. Oh. If you don't know what that means, look up, like, Karen freaks out at Victoria's Secret. You'll find it. It's one of the more, elaborate freakouts that I've ever seen online. There we go.
A woman corrupted beyond humanity.
Yeah, that's a Karen for you. A woman corrupted beyond humanity. Ah, I want scrolls of wisdom. I don't care. Go away. Quest complete. And now I think I... Oh, I'm in Act 2. I have finished Act 1. Cool. I'm gonna... Whoops. Wait, I can do that? I thought that I had to finish something in Act 2 before a character in a league could go here. That's kind of cool. Okay. But I want to go back to Act 1, and do I have a quest to turn in? Guess not. Let me check the waypoint here, see what it says. That dude is still standing there. He's been standing there this whole time. Oh, okay, I've finished the quests here. So yeah, I'm gonna go on to Act 2, but first I'm gonna sell stuff. And I wish I could identify things, but I don't have the scrolls for it. Oh, I've got some in my stash. Cold resist. Nah, not better than what I have. Ooh, 29 to maximum life. Armor and energy shield, 49 and 11. I would be gaining armor and energy shield. I would be losing a little bit of life regen. But I would be gaining a substantial amount of life. But losing fire resist. I am going to keep my fire resist. Because I think that's the most important of what I was looking at there. What's my current gloves do? Oh, my current gloves are way better. Oh, I'm wearing a white heavy belt? Oh, okay. Well, this is a direct upgrade then. Nope. Nope. Let's see, what currency do I have? I got a couple of orbs of alchemy. I'm gonna... I think I put away a coral ring just now. Yeah. And it was white. Yes, I'm gonna use an orb of alchemy on this ring to turn it into a rare and see if that's better than what I have. No, it's not. Well. Darn. Let's see. I'll use the other orb of alchemy on this heavy belt. Maximum life. Hey, that was an upgrade. So my old one had just the strength, a little bit of energy shield, and life regen. This one has the strength, some maximum life, and some fire resist. There we go. Cool. I'm gonna use an orb of chance on this ring and see what happens to it. Nice regen. But no resist. So I'm gonna get rid of that. I didn't want to put that there. I'm gonna keep that for a little while just in case. Okay. In the next video, we'll be going on to Act 2.